Okay, in classic Return to Form, we have Saykoya playing Emeric up against SneakyDragon playing Valder in the
Oh
blue.
no. And that's pre-nerf.
This is pre-nerf as well. But Saykoya is a very good Emeric player, and I believe it's first turn advantage on this map.
Yeah, but like if you go for the right opening. And I don't see the opening. I'm guessing this game started before we figured it out.
Right. Yeah, it seems like both players are going
Yeah.
for.
I guess even if you don't go for the right opening, there probably still is FTA. But you don't know for sure, right?
Yeah. But in this case, I don't think either player is going for the optimal opening, so we're going to get to
Yeah.
see something a bit different. An early Merfolk, actually. Interesting. Not going for a Riverboat just yet. But one thing is for sure, that Valder tier 1 on max Carnage is incredibly fast. We're going to get to see that a whole bunch.
And there's a billion swords, so tier 2 will also be pretty good if we see it.
But Saykoya actually putting on early pressure over here. Pushing towards the opponent's strongholds. And Emeric already has Crystal. I wonder if we're going to see tier 1 or tier 2 here.
Tier 1 is kind of sad. It's still fine, right? But it
Yeah,
feels kind of bad with a reduced range and stuff. But yeah, I'm seeing that Sneaky didn't send the swords like uh, under his HQ, on the bottom side of his HQ racks. So, Sneaky got that yoink, and there is, getting that village for free. Not Sneaky, Saykoya got the yoink and that village. So. But Valder is in a better position to contest the fortified villages.
okay.
Emeric?
Is the tower? Fair enough.
I don't think you can really attack the tower. I mean, you can do it. I don't think it's solid.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be the best option, but I guess it's like putting some pressure on. And if your opponent is going for air, we can see the Harpy already. Like, I guess especially if you're playing it sneaky as well, you want to cut off the option to build dragons.
I guess that's fair. And it's also, maybe the idea is like, you're playing Emeric, so you want to build mages because they're gonna get big grids. So I mean, if you go against tower, then those mages are gonna be more useful.
Yeah, actually, because there's that thing about hitting tower as well, where your opponent will feel like they're forced to build air units while they still have the opportunity. So, Sakura's already got 2 mages on that side with Emerald Crystal. Is this tier 2? Yes, it is.
I
Oh,
think so. Yeah.
no range units behind it, but I guess having the big extra range, or the big extra radius on the crystal is quite nice.
Saykoya, from what I've heard him say, isn't a fan of the ranged buff. And I mean, especially this early. Like, if you had an archer here, do you really have the units to wall the archer properly? Nah, not there. Not on that side of the map.
I guess you could put it behind like the village to the south with 6 health. Like you could hit a lot of things there, but Sneaky builds a treb, which I think is actually quite smart given like the positioning of this crystal. You're just like, oh well, if you're gonna build something where I can hit everything with my trebuchet, then it doesn't really matter if you have extra defense. I'm still gonna like one shot a lot of stuff with treb crit.
Yeah, very much a get out of my face.
Yeah,
card.
actually it crits the crystal, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's actually really nice as far as counterplay goes. But that said, Saykoya is now pressuring with the golem from the north.
So I guess the groove and the tower pressure made Sneaky like delay his flipping of the top racks, and I guess now he's never flipping the top racks. So the bases are gonna stay mixed.
Yeah. Also, I love the sneaky. Oh, it actually did hit the crystal in the end. I don't know if it'll live for another turn.
It's tier 2. Tier 2 got buffed in that it doesn't lose HP anymore.
Oh, okay. So In that case, I really like that he's not hitting the crystal because it's acting as a wall for Valder.
Oh, I guess that's true, yeah. I mean, Valder wasn't dying there anyway.
True, but it
You-
means that you just don't get punished at all, so
Yeah.
that's quite nice. But
But
Saykoya continuing to put pressure on like fronts where he isn't winning essentially, so we know he's not doing so well with Emeric right now, so you know he pushes from the north instead. And yeah, like pushes a little bit on the naval fronts. You got like triple Merfolk harpoon, that's pretty strong. And pushing down in the south as well, like he's got more of a unit advantage down there, so yeah, he's gonna take advantage of that. And Emeric's just gonna give a lot of ground here.
Let's check naval fronts for a bit.
Yeah. Well, Sneaky's got a lot on the defense on this stronghold, so you got double riverboat, turtle, harpoon. It's difficult to push into a turtle because it'll one-shot like, the unit of its choice essentially.
So both players have invested a bit more on the right naval front, and the late naval front is like a bit cheaper. Ooh, going for suicides.
Ooh,
What's
is this
up?
death? Emeric's pretty weak, so...
I thought it was gonna be a long game, but
Oh, if this is tier
Ooh.
2, then...
oh, that's gonna open another side.
Oh. And yeah, regular sword hit with tier 2 is going to be pretty spooky.
30? Oh no.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage.
Yeah,
And ooh,
and
yeah,
that's gonna
sword crit.
be almost a kill by itself, like almost 45.
God, that hits like a truck.
Holy shit, yeah, Valder balanced. This hits like a CO hit. Or a
And-
night crit.
Alright,
Yeah.
Sneaky's just like, I'm going to kill other units now. Because he can. So,
Yeah, and Valder doesn't just kill HQs, he also kills COs. He kills everything.
Oh,
Double
yeah.
damage doesn't work with this game.
Yeah, that is a lot of damage. And yeah, we're going to see lots of stuff go down. 2 times damage swords kill basically everything. Other swords, dogs, everything else. Oh, he finished
And
with the
Emeric.
sword. Oh, he could have finished with the archer. I'm disappointed.
Yep.
And yeah, we get to see the reason why Valder got nerfed. Maybe he still needs a nerf, but that is definitely very good. Someone in chat saying Valder already has groove again. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
I mean, not that it matters. Even if you never got groove after your tier 2, even if that was like part of the description, after you use this, you never get groove again. It'd still be the best CO.
Yeah,
Because like double damage is not fair, probably. I mean, I guess if you make it like extremely slow, but it's like double damage at 225 then, 250 now. It's so cheap too.
yeah. Oh, and to think it used to be stronger as well at one point. Used to be very fast charge, I think it was.
Yeah, the tier 1, yeah.
Yeah, and you
Which would make like the whole thing like what, 200 or 150 for tier 2, I think. Yeah, I
it
think
was
it's
something
30.
ridiculous. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just like you would pop your groove, like your tier 1, and then that would get enough damage to activate tier 2. And then when you activate tier 2, you would get enough damage to activate tier 1 or something ridiculous like that. It was yeah. It was an experience. And this is the nerfed version of that, but yeah, like Valder got nerfed for a reason. We're gonna see how he shakes out in the current patch where he seems to still be doing very good.
But anyway, now we see, he doesn't just kill your army and your HQ, he also kills your CO. Nice.
Yes. Yeah, that is.
Anyway, the game was decent until Valder grooved.
Yeah, that is very true. Alright, let's get into the next one.